Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly reading, May 2018. And reminding you guys that these readings are general and will resonate with you sometimes. Sometimes it's not going to resonate. And if it doesn't resonate, it's because the message is not for you. And these readings are good for your moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign. So let's talk about the major events happening on May for you, Aries. I'm going to mention something really quick, trying to make it quick, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it quick. So, ooh. So, I'm going to go over this one. So, the major event, Uranus. Uranus is moving from your sign, Aries, to Taurus. Yes, it was in your sign. You didn't know that, right? Well, not only was in your sign, making all this chaos, unexpected changes, radical shifts in your life, bringing you new surprises of things that you didn't expect to come to you or that you will do or you will ever do. It's like, oh my God, I didn't know I could do something like this, bringing new stuff to you into your head and to your actions, specifically how people were looking at you. But mainly, I will think about your self-worth. Why I'm saying this, because it was in your first house, Aries. It was in your first house and is moving to a second house on Taurus. Okay, in your second house. So you might have been feeling, you had direction, you were running like crazy, but feeling like, oh my God, sometimes I don't feel like I have nothing new. Craziness with the Fool in reverse. Feeling like sometimes people are taking advantage of me. Some uncertain in relationships. Things are changing all the time or not changing at all because you were needing to explore new things, follow your intuition, open that book like the High Priestess does and get the knowledge of things, learn new things, getting the wisdom of who you are, because it's your personality traits, how people were looking at you and you thinking, do I have self-worth? Am I really important? Like my talents, like what, this, that. That's what Uranus did during all these last 7-8 years. So you might feel very unstable in relationships because you were not pretty much certain of who you were as a person. Like, do I have self-worth? So I think sometimes probably some of you were a little naggy and in the relationship, or maybe not having enough high self-esteem. And I'm being honest with you, Aries. I love you to death, but some of you could feel that way. But the good thing is that Uranus is moving to your second house and hit you so hard in that area of your life that you learn a lot. You learn a lot, and I see you learn a lot. Now you're more intuitive. Now you're using this wisdom, and you need to, because now it's moving to your second house where you are going to have this beautiful direction. And I know people see this card of the Chariot as a Cancer card, and for some reason I always see it as an Aries card. I don't know why. I don't know. For me, it's Aries, and for me will be Aries. So I think it represents you. You're going to be that horse running towards success. Not even like worrying about what the consequences will be. And things are going to change because what Uranus just did to you, it's now releasing you from that area. So now you are ready to new things. And the Chariot is a victory card, confidence, having the control of where you're going. Always keep the control, because you don't want to be like a crazy horse. Sometimes it's very hard for you to see the consequences. And I know for my Aries, sometimes you start something and you don't finish it, your cardinal sign. But the good thing is what they did to you, what Uranus did to you, it's making that foundation for you to enjoy this now, what is coming for you. And I'm going to talk about this right now in this. Stability emotionally, I would say confidence, and the Four of Wands, it's about harmony and tranquility. So you feeling emotionally stable now. You will be. It's great, 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 because you didn't. And even that is shift is going to hit you in a way, the foundation that it did for you is it's perpetrating this energy now, because you're going to be calm. You're not going to be running and like, like I don't remember the last time I was doing this. Like your energy was crazy. It's like throwing all my cards all over the place, and it was horrible. I felt your energy. It's like put me in misery. Now I just threw my cards. Like you see how I was like, oh yo, this is amazing. I feel this calm energy. And this is exactly what you're going to be passing through for the next 7-8 years with Uranus in your second house, and bringing you that necessity to make changes in your work life, in your career, because it's about your material possessions and your money or your investments. And I said it's not really the house of career and profession, but it's the house of money. So how are you going to create your money? How are you going to invest? What switches are going to happen in your finances is going to be crazy, but it's going to liberate you and it's going to make you feel free now. So let's put it this way. There's a lot of initial things happening with this Hierophant for you. And you are going to probably try to invest in things that don't work. You're not going to even sweat it. Even in relationships, you might have to go into crazy, unusual type of relationships, are non-traditional, not committed ones, but I think you are going to have the fun. And why I'm saying this is because you are chasing your dreams now with a different perspective. And you're seeing that celebration of acquaintances and friendships and networking, because Mars, your ruler, is going to be here on May 16, enters Aquarius in your 11th house of friendships, hopes, and dreams. So you're going to be chasing your dreams with this calmly energy of the Four of Wands. And of course, this is going out, celebrating. Um, it's going to push you to make new connections. Mars is your ruler, it's the planet that is pushing you, giving you that energy that you have. That's why you guys are so energetic and sometimes makes me crazy. But that is something that it will always go in your favor. You might love to be traveling all the way because it's like you move around. I have a friend, I always see her traveling all the time, and that's her energy because of Mars. Very determined. You guys are very determined initiators of projects. You guys are the motivators. You guys are the one like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. You guys are definitely going to put your swords down finally. You are not going to be clingy. I'm pretty sure you guys, especially in the relationship, You're going to have many opportunities. You're going to be connecting with many, 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 many people. It might be connections at work. And in love, hey, I know. Look at this. Let's talk about these 3 cards. All right. I think, well, what is it? Okay, the Daughter of Swords, always called the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is something about, remember that you guys, I mean, I have to say, you guys love to communicate. So this card has to be with communication, ideas, emails, notifications. If you're working in communication, this is going to be a month that you're going to be communicating a lot, connecting with a lot of people, going to where you see the success. So whatever is at work, you're going to get this with a very calming attitude. Love it. Love it. Love it. You're not even going to sweat it. You're going to be sleeping well. Of course, you will have your fun in your 11th house with your ruler. Non-traditional, weird stuff that you're going to be doing, my Aries. And of course, these connections were, like I said, will push you to success. You might end up actually changing groups because the 11th house is about associations, and you might find yourself a bit, how can I say? This is the 2 of Wands reverse. You might feel that you are a bit in your communications and grouping and changing groups. Maybe you're going to change friends. Maybe you're going to be from this friends and you decide to pick some other type of friends in your life, and then you're going to feel like, okay, I'm stuck between 2 directions, like, and then I'm pretty sure they might not like it. You might feel a little, having this 5 of Pentacles, you might be a little bit left in the cold, or they might feel that you leave them in the cold, because there's 2 directions that you need to decide where to go. So I do feel like there are radical changes when it comes to that area also, because Mars is going to push you to do it with bravery, and at the same time, well, yeah, it might put you in a stage where, like, okay, I'm left in the cold, or people are going to feel left in the cold by you. Either way, but there is going to be communication back and forth, connections, connectivity. But don't worry, don't worry. You're seeing things in a very positive way now. Very positive. You are engaging in the fun. Okay? And I feel more calm. So I do feel more calm. And look at this. What did I say? Chasing your dreams. This star. That means that things that you want and hope and wish for, it's coming for you. The star card. The star card is a beautiful energy. It's a fresh start. And it's telling you, keep doing what you're doing. You will have hopes in your, very good, great starts when it comes to finding love with a person or with someone. Chance for a relationship that you've been struggling with because it was about your personality, things that you needed to change before and how people look at you. And you did. You changed it. Now you might feel a little bit more secure who you are, feel more confident, have the direction. So now the star is coming for you. Chances to get a relationship. Remember, you're going to be connecting with many people, So it's going to be great for you, but I'm going to have to advise you, and maybe that's why you're going back to this card. And when I say you're going back to this, Once, because you're going to have to probably make switches and cut people out of your life that you think that is your friends or social medias or social networking that doesn't serve you. So you're like, no. Or, you know, that you'll be pushed to do. But you will go back to probably to the test time. And the test time is when Uranus goes back to your first house again. From November 6th to March or April, I think it is. No, to March 2019. So in that period of time, remember, you might be tempted to go back and fail for the same reasons you were not moving forward, especially when it turns to relationships. Because it's about you. It wasn't about them. It was about you. Things that you needed to change in your personality, your specific traits, things, something, finding yourself, finding your self-worth. So when you go back, when Uranus go back to that house, to your first house, remember to keep doing what you're doing and do not go sad. Do not feel left and alone. Don't feel like, oh, now it's like, oh, I'm feeling alone again. And don't go back to that, because I'm pretty sure that you already learned your lesson, because this is why you guys are having this 5 of Cups reverse, which is saying you guys are looking at all the cups in a different, you guys are like leaving the pain, the sadness behind, and you going to feel this chasing your dreams again, and chances for celebrations, finding the person, chances for relationship with the star. This has been a very, very, oh, and look, this is how you've, oh, whoa, 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 and whoa. Why I'm looking at all these cards? Things are not going to be needed to be working hard, 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 hard. No, sweetie. Now when it comes to, look, this type of person you are. This is Pentacles and Pentacles. You're going to feel a lot of stability when it comes to your work life, emotional. People is going to come to you. People is going to reward you. People is going to be good around you. Maybe even colleagues going to come and ask you for advice, because you are, guys, going to be the solution for new things. That's it. So things are going to come to you without any effort. You're not going to be being like the spider that's trying to make it web, you know, because you guys were working so hard, working your way up. And even in love life, it's like it was so affecting you so much. Now things are going to be different, because now Uranus is leaving you alone. You might be left alone. You might feel like, oh my God, I feel calm and relaxed, but now I'm shocked. Like, everything is so smooth. Well, good. Okay. It is happening for a reason. Great. Because I'm done with dealing the cards for Aries and feeling like so the energy is so crazy. Now it feels much better. So I want to wish you the best, my Aries. I know so many Aries like asking me already for the readings, like, we're waiting for Aries, we're waiting for Aries. Aries, here I am. Last sign that I did. Remember, you guys are learning how to be patient too. But has been worse before. So I know you guys have learned a lot. And please make sure to make any comments. Comment, very important. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing the English version. I need to know that you here listening to, you know, and that I'm helping you in any way. So make comments. It's very important, so I can, you know, feel like it's okay. I'm just going to keep doing the English version. I also need motivation, please. And you guys are super great to give the motivation to people, so I need it. You see? because you are this King of Pentacles. I need you, Aries. So please use this energy of yours and give me motivation. So comment. Give me a like, subscribe, and share. And make sure that when you make comments, please make sure that you do not offend other people, all the signs. We're all different. Not all Aries are the same. Not all, Taurus are the same, because the ascendant, which you were dealing with, not ascendant, but your first house is about personality, which has to be with your ascendant, makes people react in a different way that normally your sign is, okay? Your solar sign is. So that's why we all have different personalities, because our ascendant influence a lot in how we act and how people see us when we act on things. So anyway, now you know. So big kiss, much love, much light, and I see you in mid-month. Ciao.